My name is Neeb. Welcome back to Aromatics. For those of you that are following me from the last live, long time no see. I'm glad you guys made it back. For those of you that are first time watchers or subscribers, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about four of my most recent additions to my collection. I haven't really had the chance to wear them yet, but rather one of them I have actually. And the others, kind of a first impression that I'm going to relive here with you guys. We're going to just talk briefly and we're going to do an unboxing as well of Amouage Dia. So we're going to be talking a total of four fragrances from Amouage. So if you don't know a little bit about Amouage, let me give you some history. It's an Omani luxury fragrance house. It's considered niche. Niche just means it's specialized in one thing. And for this case or in this house, it's fragrances. So niche fragrances, what's the big deal? They're usually better than your typical designer. And designers, they design everything from clothing to accessories and fragrance. And when you're more specialized into one lane, obviously you're a better executor than a designer would be. And that's exactly the case with a lot of niche fragrances, including this one. This is the top notch, one of my most favorite niche brands for sure, for sure. And my current obsessions, if I'm being honest. We back. Yes, sir. Love you guys, man. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about what I know first. And the first one that I want to talk about is called Royal Tobacco. This one I lived with for a little bit, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with this one. And to the point where I'm going to be honest with you guys, I generally don't give too much recognition to like perfumers and stuff like that. But more recently, and more that I dive into it, the more that I start to appreciate the fragrances a little bit more and begin to want to recognize the perfumers that, execute the fragrance that I'm in love with. So this is the perfumer for the first fragrance that we're going to be talking about, Cecile. She knocked this one out of the park, you guys. Knocked this one out of the park. And the one we're talking about is called Amouage Royal Tobacco. So this retails for $360, and that is what I picked it up for. Speaking of some new Amouage fragrances, there is a brand new one. It's called King Blue, amongst a bunch of other new fragrances that hopefully sometime this week I'll be able to go live and talk about. We've got like Gucci Elixir. They're starting to utilize, a lot of brands are starting now to use that iris note, along with a new one from Maison Margiela, which I believe also uses like incense and oud and frankincense, and a couple of others like Polo Oud and just a couple of other ones. But anyway, that'll be for a later video. So Royal Tobacco by Amouage is released in 2022, so last year. I had a sample of this fragrance, a nice 5 ml, which I pretty much drained. This stuff performs like a champion, and it's not going to be for everybody. The backstory with this fragrance is the first time I sniffed it, I was like, oh my God, what the heck? And my experience with this fragrance is almost identical to that of Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. I sniffed it the first time and I was like, oh my God, no. But it stuck on me, stuck on my fingers. It's just loud, it's strong. And I walked around the mall after I went to Neiman Marcus and sampled it, which I recommend you all do. And with these types of DNAs, I highly recommend you sample first. And I've got the perfect website down in the description. You can check all the details out, where you can even find a sample of something like this, because $360 is a lot of money. And even discounted 250, 220, it is a lot of money. So 220 or 360 versus a $30 sample. Anyways, so walked out. I didn't know how I felt about it. Okay. Throughout the like maybe the next 2 hours, I was addicted. I just kept going back to it, kept going back to it on my fingers. It looked like I sniffed my fingers after maybe sticking it somewhere I shouldn't have. But no, it was just tobacco oud or Royal Tobacco. And for a second, I thought maybe I did stick it somewhere I shouldn't have. But no, it was just the funk of the fragrance. Regardless, I fell in love. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but it happened. Okay. So the next day that I was at Neiman Marcus, I went back to this one and I sniffed it and I became obsessed. Literally, I became obsessed with this fragrance before I enjoyed it. So for whatever it's worth, that's what ended up happening. So the lady was nice enough, which she gave me a sample. So she gave me that sample and I was able to live with it. And I just felt like this fragrance spoke to me and I knew I had to have it. Took me about a month and a half, and then I finally purchased it. And when I wore this fragrance, basically what I get with this, guys, is literally transported into like downtown Dubai or downtown Oman or Saudi or whatever you want to call it. And you go into this authentic cigar shop, and they have the most fresh Cuban cigars. Cuban. It's from straight up from Havana. It's green. It's nice. They had it set at the right temperature in the humidifier, and you pull it out and you're about to light it, but you haven't lit it yet. And inside the store, they've got incense, and the incense is of dhakar, aka olibanum, aka luban, aka frankincense. So there's frankincense burning, great quality frankincense. Maybe behind that frankincense, or it's mixed with some Yemeni bakhur, which is the sugared bakhur and oud chips, but mostly it's that luban, the olibanum incense. So olibanum incense with straight up highest quality Cuban cigar. That's exactly what this is, and I love it. So let's take a look at some of the notes and see why we get that. As you can see, we have a lot of olibanum in this fragrance. So olibanum in the top, olibanum in the base, and then we have benzoin, which is really just going to probably enhance the whole olibanum. Benzoin and myrrh and Peru balsam. So this is resin city, and that's exactly why I get that Luban incense. The birch tar here is very smoky, but it's not off-putting. It's smoky in the sense that it's just drawing, like I said, that incense vibe. The oud here, it's definitely there as well, and it's giving it some funk, and that's why I think that I get that Yemeni bakhur with the whole sugar vibe. So actually, you know what? Let me show you guys really quick what I'm talking about. Well, I have some, but let me show you a picture. That way I don't have to step away. So Yemeni bakhur, or it could be Adani bakhur or whatever, just bakhur in general. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. And if you're interested in things like this, I did just purchase a bunch of bakhur and different types of bakhur, including this, like this type of bakhur. So you can see there are oud chips, but it's sugared and it's fragranced. So I have a couple of different variations coming. So if you want to find out more, stay tuned. As soon as I get them, we'll be talking about them. I do want to light them and all that good stuff as well. So that's the vibe that I'm getting from this as well. But mostly I'm getting that burning olibanum, which is a neutralizing odor, if I'm being honest. It's slightly balsamic, slightly vanillic, but neutralizing as well. It's been used for centuries for healing properties, and it kind of just, it's known to remove odors in the house, and it does. So another thing that spoke to me and really drew that Yemeni relationship, and the reason why I say it's of the origins of Yemen, which is where I'm from, is because of the fenugreek. So fenugreek is, it's an herb. It's something aromatic along with the anise seed. But for me, it really speaks to me because growing up in my culture, fenugreek is a staple. There's a staple dish in Yemen, which they use like this, the handcrafted pot. And what they do in this handcrafted pot is they'll put like lamb broth, fresh lamb, they'll put rice. So it's a stew. And so they put it over the fire. It's boiling. And what they do with fenugreek is they mash it up, they mix it with some broth, and they whip it. They whip it until it becomes this fenugreek foam. And it's called selta or hulba. The actual foam that it produces is called hulba. So let me show you guys really quick. Hulba Yemen, what the fenugreek ends up looking like. So it's an acquired taste for sure. And I'm talking about the fenugreek. It's not going to be for everybody. It adds more of like this acidic vibe almost, or balsamic. I want to say balsamic more than anything. But it just really, this is hulba. So the topping. The stew is on the bottom. The dish is called selta. Selta is when it has no lamb, and fahsa is when it has lamb. And I actually eat this almost every week. I go to a restaurant out here called Sheba, Seba, or Yemeni Cafe. So anyway, this is what the fenugreek looks like. So for me, it draws all of that. Beautiful. So as you can see already, there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of memories. There's a lot of connections. This fragrance is me. It spoke to me 100%. And that's as simple as that. The licorice does add a little bit more of like a kick, but all in all, this is an illustration, a beautiful one. So bravo, and hands down, my favorite right now from Amouage, but one of the more challenging fragrances from Amouage. So this is the reason why I began recognizing or giving some recognition to perfumers. So my God, I love this stuff. I freaking love it. So there's that. So as you can tell, 10 out of 10 for me, straight up. That's a 10 out of Hussein, Habibi, how are you? My nephew. I'm hungry now too. I'm craving some fahsa, man. This is a beach scent? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Ziad. You wear this to the beach. You know what? You go and in Dubai, maybe a beach scent in Dubai, bro, or in Yemen, or like freaking, I don't know what beach, bro. Hands down, easily, I've had the absolute worst fragrance experience with Amouage. Then really, okay, repulsive. I don't blame you. See, that's the spectrum we're talking about here. Amouage is either absolutely not or oh my god, and for me, it's the oh my god. It's the quality, man. It's the quality. Yeah, I'm glad I got it as well. Are you talking about oh, Sense of Wood? Let's see. Let me catch up a little bit with the chat. I'm really loving Niche Hound's Sense of Wood. I want to try Plum and Cognac. I know that's like their signature. It's really nice, basically. Oh, okay, let me not. It's a mother frickin' beast. I agree. I need to get Royal Tobacco. Jerry L, have you tried it? Romance from Men clone? Not that I know of, brother. I grew up in Dubai. Trust me, I know you're talking. Yeah, bro. I know. I know. You're a clown, bro. I remember you. Come on, Ziad. We're becoming best friends. Love you, bro. G'day. G'day, mate. What's up, Daneem? Definitely is a long time no speak, bro. Okay, so that was the first fragrance. Let's go into something that's I'm gonna save the funkiest, like this stuff, you guys. If you think this is hulba or salta, there is one that literally just focuses on fenugreek. Cecile, if she did compose this other one, was just like she was loving the fenugreek. The next one, yeah, that's what it's all about. But let's move on to another more wearable version. And actually, I sprayed this on hand to test again today. It's called Search. This is not going to be for everybody either. So these are very specialized DNAs, guys. Okay. So like I said in the intro, these are very specialized. Highly recommend sampling all of these. So with that out of the way, let's go into this one. So this one, what I remember getting just off of memory, and you know what? I don't have anything on hand. So let me just spray this on again. So here we go. Yeah, this has woodiness right off the top. It's an inky wood, and you get lime. You get this borderline. It's not sour lime. It's literally like a ripe green lime, and a lot of elemi. So you get this balsamic inky resin, and there is an inkiness to it, and pepper. So pepper, lime is what I'm getting, resin, and woods, and maybe some vetiver in the base. But let's find out. Yes. Okay. So it's exactly what this is drawing for me. Lime, resin, but see the resin of the elemi. I'm sniffing too many fragrances today, but this specifically has an inky vibe to it. Okay, so you have to be careful. This will throw people off. The elemi. This is one that I had to grow to appreciate as well. Very fresh, spicy, piney balsamic smell with a citrus facet. Very citrus forward, but these are like freshies done Middle Eastern style. I don't really care for freshies. And if I go for freshies, this is the type of freshie I go for. Like many of the people in the Middle East. Like, if it doesn't have a dense base, I won't wear it. This is my type of freshie. But I will say, this is more animalic than most freshies that I'm even used to. I just really appreciated this fragrance, although it wasn't like jaw dropping right away. And believe it or not, I had this exact sample pack right here. I got this from the Scent Explore thing that I paid for online, and they sent me this. And Search was the one that I actually enjoyed, but I remember sampling it, putting it away, and being like, it is what it is. But later on, I just got a taste for Amouage fragrances, and this was one that I really enjoyed. So lime, elemi, black pepper, and vetiver, something inky, heavily inky, very. So be careful. Be careful. Although there isn't many animalic facets here, which is strange to me, it is animalic. Let me see. Is it in the accords? It could be the coniferous qualities of it as well. So coniferous just means like the woody nuances and all that stuff. So, but there is something animalic here. But a good fragrance, nevertheless. I do enjoy this one. This is one that I'm still going to be working with for a little bit. It's not a love for me right now. It's really not a love. This is more spring, fall, but I love it enough to buy it. I know that it's something, it has a similar characteristics that, I'm feeling the same way that I felt about like Royal Tobacco initially. And I think I'm going to grow to absolutely love this one. All right. So that's how I feel about Search. Aw. Poor puppy's having a bad dream. So let's move on to the next one. The next one we're going to talk about is purpose. This one's a little bit easier. It's an easier DNA. I feel like as Amouage grows, their confidence does as well, and they get testier and testier. And I love it. Love it. Let me check with the chat. I am high on my own supply, dude. Like I'm starting to like I'm gonna start leaning. Amazing Coast. They're quite different. They're quite different. So no, I would not call it redundant if I'm being honest with you. Maher Legacy, just kind of weak though. I think it smells amazing, bro, but it's kind of weak. So I don't know if you want to get it, to be honest. There's another one called Posh Serious. It's a closer actual clone to Sedley, but reason why it's weak, they're all weak, is because Sedley itself is weak. Sorry, not sorry. Sedley is weak, but the better dupe is called Posh Serious. Let me show you really quick. Anybody has it? eBay has it. I think Triple Traders has this. I think I got it from Triple Traders. Posh Serious Triple Traders. And then after this, I'm going to stay on topic. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Posh Serious. There you go. And then you can use the code and get it down to even lower than that. But this is officially closer. It's closer than Maher Legacy to Sedley for sure. All right. Let's go back and stay on topic, please and thank you. And at the end, I will address a lot of those random questions, I promise. Well, I can't promise, but yeah. Hey, Neve, just got here. Have I tried Tom Ford's Men 2007 cologne? I have not. But there is a new Tom Ford coming out. It's called Myrrh something, and it's like a lot of myrrh, resins, and iris. All right, back to purpose. Here we go. So woody, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy. Hey, this is one that I haven't even sprayed on skin yet. So do you blind buy, Neeb? Yeah, I do blind buy. I would be lying if I said I don't. But this one I sniffed before once upon a time. And I remember saying that it's the better one. I don't know. I just wanted it. You ever just want something and you get it? Yeah, that's what it was for me. So here we go. Purpose. This is going to be, to the best of my knowledge, another. No, it's not a first impression. It's like a third impression, probably. So here we go. First couple sprays. Ooh. Very nice in the opening. Something unusual. Right away, it's pimento and papyrus. Very different. So it's resinous, it's peppery, and then there's something green right away, but it's not your typical green. It does have traits of like vetiver, but vetiver, oh, there is vetiver here. But more pungent than vetiver. A lot of wet woods, resin. It's actually not bad. I actually think I'm going to enjoy this one maybe more. I will be able to wear this one more than Search. Search here. Search smells nice. Search does smell nice. Purpose is more wearable, but there is something here. These are all balsamic fragrances. They're slightly acidic, not sour, acidic. Although a lot of acidity or a lot of sour things are acidic. Yes, I acknowledge that. But this is a little bit different. The pepper is really strong in this one. The pepper is really strong in this one. It does lean a touch sour, but it's not like repulsively sour. It's not. I think balsamic is fair. Balsamic is fair. Then you have the vetiver. Interesting, man. I'm going to have to work with this one. It's very woody. It's a different type of woody. It's very camphorous. It's extremely ethereal. It's like earthy, dry, mossy, soggy woods. That's what it is. With resin and pepper. So earthy, mossy, soggy woods, with balsamic, olibanum, and a lot of pepper. That's kind of what this is. So woods, olibanum, pepper. Very different. Very, very different. The Akigali wood, let's see, synthetic molecule, patchouli with a hint of pepper and fine agar wood. So I think that's what it is. It's just dry. It's super dry wood. That's it. And I guess that's what's making it even more peppery. Borderline spicy wood, literally. Spicy wood. Yeah. I do get a little bit of suede. but maybe it's going to happen later on. Oh, that's enough, man. Holy smokes. These are really strong. These are really strong, especially sniffing them up this close. Yeah, it's really good. Don't do more than 2 sprays, bro. You might start seeing things at this point, bro. Yeah, like I already am. Which one? Mashiro Legacy. Oh, my Maher Legacy. It is weak, man, unfortunately. Its purpose with the mystical molecule note. Yes, sir, it is. It is with that mystical. So it's like another ambroxan family of notes. But yeah, natural and synthetic, popular and weird. They're all synthetic, though. But the best way I could describe this, like I said, man, it almost draws like super dry, like tree with the bark so dry that it's peeling off while still having soggy, wet, like ground of like just moss and peppers and just a lot of peppers and resin. Strange. It is strange, but I'm going to enjoy it. It's a funny comment. Twilly's 2 cents says that the reckless leather is a right before a shower scent. So funky. I still can't stop smelling it to see how funky it is. Growing to be a guilty pleasure. Exactly, bro. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I can recommend Taifa Limonat V5 Sniper Sandal. Interesting. Yo, Jamie, I actually just recorded my review for what is this one? V8 and V7. V8 is for women and V7 is for men. It's a lot of galbanum coffee, galbanum bitter coffee, and tobacco and sandalwood in that fragrance. And galbanum itself, it's like a resin uh, that's bitter itself, to be honest. So it's a pretty bitter fragrance and creamy coffee as well. Ashwin, I'll answer your question in the end. Want to stay on topic, please, and thank you. All right, let's move on since a lot of questions are coming in. I want to address your questions, guys, but reckless leather. We got to finish these first. Reckless leather. This is by far the funkiest of all 4. And as you can see, where is it? Animalic right here. Really? That low? But here we go. Like I said earlier, fenugreek at the top, galbanum, olibanum, and oud, ambroxan. I mean, this is pretty funky stuff. Bitter green fragrance right here. This is galbanum. So the fenugreek as if it wasn't bitter enough as it is. So essence of a yellowish golden seed. Maple syrup note. Nah, not really. Maple syrup is sweet. Yeah, I have fenugreek in its original form. It's pretty bitter. All right, so here we go. Reckless leather. Oh my god, it smells just like herba. I love this stuff. Not many people will. Promise. You will not like this the first time you spray it. I can almost get spraying this on skin. Oh, okay. And by the way, I love the design of these. Like the matte gray looks like stone. Beautiful stuff. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I love this. I really, really love this. A lot of fenugreek, cardamom, pepper, funky oud, funky oud. And I mean, this stuff is strong as hell. And it's probably because of the double dipping, but it's not really too much salty. Sometimes ambergris, depending on what it is. Ambroxan, definitely. Yeah, I like this, man. I really do like this. This is fenugreek. To my nose, it's fenugreek, animalic oud, leather, and pepper right now. Right now. I get a little bit of nutmeg. There is some spice on top of that. Not too much cardamom, not too much, but it is there. All these just get lost in themselves. Like all the peppers just blend. Just gives you a spicy hulba, in my opinion. Spicy fenugreek. I like it. I really do. So it draws that hulba like I was talking about with funky oud and leather. Creamy dry woods. But that's it right now. Not much further. This is probably going to take some time to dry down. Especially with all the ambergris ambroxan. It's probably going to live in this realm for a while. And it will. I'm still not even getting like anything too balsamic. And for it to be a base note, that means there's quite a bit amount. It does start off extremely bitter as well. So very different. Very, very different. This is going to repulse some people. For me, I love it. Alberto Marias? Really? Doesn't he make like the most massive? Great job, man. Great job. I guess they just think of like the stinkiest stuff for them. Love it, man. Love it. It's not getting hot ratings though. I think this used to be their old yeah, man. Oh my god, you guys. Honestly, Memo Paris, they have some funky fragrances, but even their fragrances got nothing on these. How funky these are, straight up. And lastly, we're gonna go into Amouage Dia. This is gonna be an unboxing first impression, a genuine one. I blind bought this one from jomashop.com. And if you're interested, it's in the description. But let's see. Is it even worth it? I hope to God it's good. Because it wasn't cheap. So, old presentation. The new ones are majestic. But doesn't matter because they all end up in the trash. Reckless leather. Search. I can't do search anymore. I can't do search anymore. Oof. Purpose is good. Super dry. Smells like olibanum and woods now. Just resin woods. Balsamic and woody. How can you not like this? If you're into niche fragrances, if you're into animalic, dense, this is sexy in my opinion. Purpose, for somebody who's looking for, these are grown men like fragrance. With all due respect, you can be a grown man and not like this, but these are Middle Eastern sexy. This is a Middle Eastern sexy fragrance. Purpose. I love Purpose. I actually like Purpose more than I do Search. Purpose. Anyway, let's go to Dia. Let's try Dia. Let's look at the notes really quick. And I'll just spray this one on. Oh, damn it. I didn't even look at the notes first. And I see you laying. Do I even want to spray this on skin? Screw it. Whatever. Let's be authentic here. Let's be real. Okay. This is the perfumer. I'm not going to see what it smells like or none of that. Oh, sprays right away. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Really not bad. I'm getting fabric softener vibes. I'm getting like reflection vibes, like similar family. I'm getting like Mont Blanc Individual, but sweeter and more natural smelling. Oh, this is a hit. This is a hit. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And that's rare, by the way, to get a hit from a niche fragrance. I want to do that on my buy so it's closer to my nose so I'm not reaching because I'm starting to get a headache. Here we go. Sweetness coming from the plum. Not too much peony. A good dose of Brazilian rosewood, which I really do enjoy. It's orange, plum, cardamom, a good dose of cardamom. So you have something oriental spicy at the top. It almost feels like there's pink pepper here. But then again, if you really break down the cardamom, you know that a cardamom is a spice with a woody undertone because that's essentially what it is. If you take an actual cardamom pod and you break it, it has the shell, which has traits and characteristics of wood. And then you look on the inside, it's the same thing as like peppers, but peppers are pretty much like, woody traits and qualities as well. But then you quickly get some of that juicy plum. It does have like a nice bit of incense, nothing crazy, nothing like bahur, nothing like that. Peony does make this one a little bit more floral, which is the reason why I'm saying that this smells like fabric softener, because a lot of fabric softeners has those florals, including something like peony. Orris root is making this one a bit fattier. It doesn't have that makeup vibe, but it just seems like a nice soap. Basically, it's a fatty soap with florals and fruits. It smells like a floral, fruity fabric softener that's Middle Eastern. It's a Middle Eastern fabric softener. Oh man, I love this. I really do enjoy this. I really like this fragrance. Let's see what it gets. 4.24. Oh my God, yes. This was a hit, man. This is a hit. Let's see. Okay, it does have qualities of this house. Parfumum Roma. They make a lot of lactonic. I mean, come on, Antidote is a comparison. This is one of the greatest fragrance. This is what spawned the original DNA of like Spice Bomb, guys. But I will say that I don't agree. Actually, maybe a little bit, just a little bit in the background. It does have that cardamom, spicy, something sweet and fruity. I think this is one of the safest ones. You know what? Like, I've been recommending reflection, reflection, reflection. This might be the new recommendation for beginners that go into Amouage. What an amazing surprise. What an amazing, genuine surprise. I love this. I genuinely do. This is like, think of reflection, but a bit butterier and fruits, the plum and the orange. And it does smell like similar to Profumum Roma. By the way, this is a very underrated house. Aquavite they have is a great one. Dulcis Fundo is amazing. It's this milky, smells like orange creamsicle. That's the type of fragrances that this house produces. It's like fruity, lactonic. This one is vetiver. There's more notes than this for sure. But what is it? It's Aquaviva. Sorry, Dulcis Fundo. I love Dulcis Fundo. Yeah, you guys, Diamant is a hit. I think of all of the ones here today, it's the best one. Like in terms of mass appeal. I love this fragrance, by the way. Dulcis Fundo. My God. Citruses and vanilla. Creamy citrus, vanilla. Just amazing. Really good. Expensive as hell, though. Hardly ever on discounters. Let me see. Max Aroma 275. My Lord. But it's good. If you like it, you get it, right? This is a hit. Amouage Dia. Was not expecting it, man. Was not expecting it. Smells like a niched out version of a similar DNA of like Reflection, Mont Blanc Individual, much more balanced, much more refined, not nearly as peppery. It's a Middle Eastern fabric softener with florals and fruits. That's it. That's as simple as that one goes. This is a freaking 10 out of 10 for me, guys. Genuinely a 10 out of 10. So if you want to take anything from this video, I highly recommend you take Dia. Genuinely. For beginners, this is going to be my new recommendation. It's a toss-up between Reflection and Dia. Dia is just sweeter, smoother. More facets with Dia. With Reflection is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's am I thinking Mont Blanc Individual and Original Santal? Hold on. I like Dia a bit more than I do Reflection. And this was my obsession for years. So yeah. Yeah, you'll see it. I think you'll see it. I think you'll see a smoother version of Mont Blanc Individual. I do like Original Santal from Creed. This is smoother and more approachable, fruitier. What a great fragrance. That's it. The end, ladies and gentlemen. There are 5 fragrances that are so damn strong. I got a headache. That's how committed I am to this thing. Amouage Dia, brother. Joshua, check out Amouage Dia, bro. What a luxurious smelling fragrance, seriously. And to be honest with you guys, this is compliment worthy. This is a niche fragrance that's compliment worthy. I think it has a lot. It's the best of both worlds. It takes like quality of niche and it mass appeals. Kind of, if you get what I'm saying. Sample though, please. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion and my taste. So sample it. Portrayal, man. I'm not crazy about it. Not crazy about it. I sniffed it. I do remember sniffing it, but I don't remember what I feel about it. I just remember thinking that it didn't leave an impression in comparison to some of the other ones. I just had so many on my mind. So I'm sure when I revisit it, I might enjoy it, but I got you. Octopus ovaries in the base. Oh my God. The hell are you sniffing, Jonah? Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Are you talking about that? There's that caviar fragrance from Electimus. Strange, man. Tried Individual and I can't stand it. Smell Individual is very synthetic, very sharp and synthetic. I love it though. It's like my car, like glove box thing. I love it for what it is. I'm not like, oh yeah, that's a signature scent. No, I love it for what it is. But this is much more refined version of it. If you don't like that fragrance, the DNA, you're not gonna like this one. I have not, bro. Sam, I have not. I only tried the Novia one, and I did not enjoy that one at all. Abdul Muqtasid. MashaAllah, what a beautiful name, bro. Abdul Muqtasid. This is one for you, bro. It's called Evoke Gold by Ajmal. This is a good Prodalome dupe. Do about 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to get a freaking headache. It's 2:20 a.m. Life is good. Life is good. Here you go. Evoke Gold, bro. $50. You could probably find it for cheaper. Check Amazon. Did I win the sample set? Speaking of, there's a couple hours left for the sample set from I boxed it up already. Scent split. There's 7 decants in here, $125 value in the last live stream that I did with the samples. Our samples waste of money. I'm doing a giveaway for that one. So does that answer your question, Kyler? How you doing, man? Luxurious upscale stuff like this. This is becoming an interesting topic to me myself because I didn't never really think about that. Like there are fragrances that I gravitate to if I'm going to a wedding. So I will. Jamal, Evoke Gold is golden, bro. I agree. What's up, Justin? What do you have to do to enter it? All you got to do, man. I didn't even say subscribe. That's how, like, I don't even. If you guys are going to subscribe, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for the passion. But you go back to my last live stream where I'm talking about samples. It's relatively recent. Go in the comments, #aromatics, and you're entered. That's it. No spaces. You're welcome, Habibi. No problem. Hello, Wee. How you doing, man? That's his name, guys. For those of you listening and not watching. Ashwin, what was your question, bro? You were asking Tobacco Vanille from Charuto or Mason Alhambra. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Mason Alhambra's lasted longer. In the beginning, initially, I enjoyed Tobacco Vanille from Charuto more because of availability. I think that if you're fighting between the two and one is significantly cheaper, go with the cheaper one because they're relatively close. But ultimately, for me, the longer lasting one was Mason Alhambra. So hopefully that answers your question, Ashwin. I'm not Palestinian. I'm from Yemen, but we're all brothers at the end of the day, man. Thoughts on Al-Ibda'? Which one is this one? Let's see. Oh, I just remember smelling this in a store, and I don't think I liked it, to be honest with you. I don't remember it. L'Interdit. So it's going to smell like grape juice. Pretty much. Is there tuberose? How come? Why does this smell like L'Interdit? It could be fake. Yeah, see, grape soda. It could be fake notes. But sugary purple grape soda. That's exactly what I get with L'Interdit. So it's not going to be... I do like L'Interdit for women. I do. But yeah. Any DNA close to Nebras. They used to have a lot, actually. and one of them was called it was a beast mode version of Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar, the black one. It was called Latafa's. It's discontinued anyway, so there's no point of talking about it. I'll have to think about that one. I'm sorry, I'm getting so fried. All these juices, they're just yeah, I do dig DM man. Joel, help us out here. My moderator, love you, Joel. Can you give her some recommendations on Nebras? I trust Joel's taste, honestly. And for reference, me and Joel speak on a regular basis, by the way, for those of you wondering. I need a fragrance that's under $40. That's smooth, sexy, sweet, high quality. Bro, you're talking about Cocktail Intense. Real talk, man. Here, let me pull it up. Unless you already have it, then maybe you should enjoy that one more. If you enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, let me know. I can recommend something else. But let me see where we can find it for that price, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, sold out. Shit. Triple Trader sold out. It was $32, bro. 32 bucks. Who else? Let's see. Does Fragbar have it? Yeah, that's a recommendation for you, bro. Why aren't you sleeping, Jose? I'm a night shifter, homie. Why aren't you sleeping, huh? Is Tabak Khamra? Oh, is Tabak Khamra and the Tux really worth the hype? I don't really care too much for Tuxedo, to be honest with you. So for me, it's a good fragrance. But for a lot of people, it's a great fragrance. So that's what I think about that one. I personally enjoy Suits more by Fragrance World, but they're still relatively close. Khamra, yeah, I think it's worth the hype, but I don't think it's worth overpaying for, genuinely. But more recently, I've been enjoying Cocktail Intense. And as I just stated, it's like less than 35 bucks. Tobacco, I don't really care for it too much. It's too honeyed plum, too much molasses or too much artificial sweetness. But a lot of people love it. And initially, I did love it. I think I just maybe oversprayed that one and I shouldn't have. But the quality of tobacco, yeah, I think it's worth all three of these. They're worth the money in the quality in itself of the scent. So hopefully that answers your question. Mocha, what are you doing, girl? Come here, make a presence. What's up, Vincent? Sidra, Angelo, and Dekova. Will you do a review on them? Baron will look. You know what? For you, bro, I will. I'll do first impression shorts on these, and then I'll follow up with, God willing, a full review. But be patient with me on the full review. But I'll try my best to do these first impression shorts within the next 5 days max. Max, bro. Khurafi. That's it. Thank you, Jen. Where you been, man? Let's see. Latafa. Hope you're doing well. Khurafi. This is it. Oh, would you look at that? It's in stock. It won't be for long. Won't be for long. It's discontinued. So if you like Pink Sugar and you want the black version, shit is beastly, man. It's just so damn strong. You know what it smelled like to me? Sugar cookies. It smelled like sugar cookies to me. So, thank you, Jen. Sean Conley, God bless you, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Love the late wearing a jazzy. Can't go wrong with it, man. Can't go wrong for 15 bucks. Those were like the first two Latafa fragrances that I bought for under $20. I was just like, people need to know. People need to know. I visited the Rock Palace in Sana'a in March. Beautiful place. That's crazy, bro. You travel a lot, hey? It's a beautiful thing, man. You're living your best life, bro. God bless you and keep you safe, man. So you probably had Fahsa and Hulba and Salta. That's what's up, man. Nebras is, yes. I agree. Thank you for your help, Manik. That's what she said. Solomon said that, yeah. Al Durham today. What a gem. I agree, bro. I agree. I'm going to check out Oud Wood when I get to Detroit in 2 weeks. Do they have more options than what's online? I think a lot of times he does have more options. Yeah. Tell him that Neeb sent you, and I'm going to hit him up. I'll send him a text and tell him to take care of you. Just DM me, man. Shoot me a DM or shoot me your number and I'll shoot you a text. And whenever you're out there, I'll give him a special call. Or maybe I'll come down there and meet you. We'll just sniff them together. By the way, Joshua, you'll be able to sniff all of those right there. The Dragon Ball Zs, the Taif al-Imarat, the GCC, they're all there. Dude, you're going to have a blast. Who mentioned cocktail intent? I'm sorry, you're going to have to catch me when I just have so many. Okay, let me think. Patchouli-based fragrance that's on a budget. I'll think about this one, but I'm probably not going to think of anything because I'm starting to get a headache from search. Search is starting to mess with me. Tarathi Blue is what he needs, Neeb. Musky blue fragrance, Tigar with a bit more musk. It's a great fragrance. Performs like a champ. I agree. Enigma Dew. How is wearing Enigma Dew? Projection Monster. Longevity is not the best, but it projects better than Angel Share. Definitely. Top 5 Middle Eastern. Dude, Amiri. I actually just posted on my community tab. Go check it out where you can get it for... The only place it's in stock right now is 2. There's eBay. There's an eBay. It's called Kuwait Perfect Seller. Had a couple of run-ins with him. He cleared the air. He mended things. And then he sent me some stuff. And it took like 4 days from Kuwait. So, but yeah, I posted Amiri on my community tab. Check it out. That's a freshie, luxurious as hell from Arabian Oud. They purchase great stuff, man. Oh, went all in Arabian Oud today. Risala, Arabian Night, not silver, the gold one, and Amiri. Bro, you're gonna love Amiri. Risala, you might have to grow to appreciate, depending on your taste, really. I love all 3. I haven't tried Arabian Night Gold yet. Is on eBay because I just that's what's up, man. Love to Yemen from Iraq. Love you too, brother. Iraqi. That's what's up, man. Go with Mason Alhambra's version, bro. Just about my first Amouage purpose. And Dia, man, bro. Check out Dia. God bless you, bro, for the super chat. Thank you very much, Vincent. I appreciate you, man. And I genuinely appreciate the support. Okay, big girl just woke up and she wants some love. Come here, girl. What do I think about Roja Parfums? I think that they have some that absolutely hit, and they have some that are just, what the hell is this? Elysium, the new one, the O Intense. Don't listen to people. Go try it yourself. I love that stuff. And a lot of people were just dogging on it. Love it. The O Intense, man, if you're used to thick fragrances, dense and long lasting and not just some basic blues, go check it out. Here it is. Yeah. And you can go sniff it for free. Go to Neiman. It's great. It's great. So if you have a similar taste like me and you're not just like into like just light, airy freshies, you like something with a little bit more depth, bold, and character, I think you're going to like it, man. Sorry if I missed your chats, guys. Any thoughts on Ar-Rihab's officer? Ar-Rihab. No, I don't really have too much experience with Ar-Rihab. Don't have officer. Let's see. No, bro, I'm sorry, man. I will say that my impression on that is that they're cheap fragrances. So I never really dove into them. That's what's up, man. Both Arabian Night? Uh-oh. Do you know any cheapy sub? Hey, enough. Get out of here. Sub-hundo, makeup-y smelling iris. Yeah, man. ARMAF Futura L'Homme. We were actually just talking about this the other day. Futura L'Homme. It's a bit more masculine. It has that makeup vibe, and it has some coffee, cedar, and amber. Here it is. Mocha, go to bed, mama. Come on. Chill out. We're talking fragrances here. I don't have time to live. Futura L'Homme. This is it, Jen. Yo, stop. Hey, That's when I picked it up, man. Dia Man about 2 months ago was on a crazy deal for 115. It was a hell of a deal. Got you, Ashwin. I do what I can, brother. I appreciate you, man. Super sticker from Joshua. God bless you, man. God bless you, bro. But no, real talk. Don't forget to DM me, bro. How many dogs you got? I got 3 dogs. Got 3 dogs and 2 cats, and they all love each other. Yep, even the cats. The cats play with the dogs, and the dogs play with the cats. It's so funny, you guys. It's so funny. So sometimes the puppy, she'll go out running. She's 60-pound, 4-month puppy. She's huge. Her mom's like 230. She's a Presa Canario, a Spanish Mastiff. She comes out running out of excitement, and the cat, one of the older cats, he thinks that she's like hurting the other dogs. He goes full out. Hey, he goes full out ninja. I mean, I'm talking. Hey, stop. I'm talking the shit you see on Instagram, and he just starts boxing her in the face. It was hilarious. Being protective, man. It's hilarious. El Prayer, I know, man. Top 3 Amouage fragrances. I can't call Dia a top yet. I think it's going to be like softener vibes, soapy softener, but I can't call it a top yet. But Reflection for sure. I think I want to say Royal Tobacco right now too, man. And Jubilation. Jubilation, Royal Tobacco, and Reflection, bro. I don't know if you have, I don't know what nation you're in, or if you're in the States, go sample them, bro, in Neiman Marcus. Oh, yeah, man. Justin, dude, I have a pressure cooker, and I cook for my dogs every 3 days. It's really easy. You guys probably think, oh my God, you cook for, no, you take frozen chicken, you throw it in the pot, you put a bunch of like veggies in there as well, and you pressure cook 20 minutes, done. You walk away, it cooks it on its own, and it's done. And it just takes a little bit more time when you're prepping their food. You put the kibble so they can get their vitamins, and then you take out like the chicken and you mash it and stuff. But yeah, they get all the love they need. Thailand Oud in Cairo, I don't have that one. I definitely got to get that one. What about Camaro? It's a solid clone. It's a solid clone. I've sniffed better, though. Cayenne Classic Black, it's better. Yeah, it is better. 100%. How strong is a cedar that smells like cologne so fast? It is pretty strong, and that's what makes it smell more masculine. It's a dry woods, almost like sawdust, but it's pretty strong. It still smells amazing. Jonah, I'm assuming you have Futura L'Homme. I love that stuff, man. Armaf Odyssey line is crazy smooth and nice. I agree with you on a lot of them, dude. Armaf Mega, bro. Odyssey Mega. Yo, if I like just waited a little bit, that probably would have been right there. Mocha. Hey, stop. It would have been right there with Sheikh Hashiyuch Final Edition. Solid YSLY dupe. One of the best. Mashallah, yeah, man. 6 dogs and 6 cats. God bless you with more space and money and time for them, bro. Your dog was like the blender. Yeah, man. It's crazy. He's just it was so funny because he went from like a foot high to like 3 inches high because he was like down on the ground and straight up. Like, I was like, damn. I wanted to help her, but I was dying laughing, dude. She just turned around and looked down to the ground. It was fucking hilarious, man. Hey, stop. When I get our moth ornament, should I let it mature a little bit? Honestly, right out of the box, it gave me at least 6 hours. So I think you'll be good with that one. Anything you know for YSL Loam that is strong performance? Unfortunately, no. Mocha, enough. Get out. Get out. Out. Fragrance World's Lomo. It's like they rebottled it, but it's just weak, man. I get like 3-4 hours out of that one. But my God, you can cake that on. But you know what's funny, dude? Well, not funny. It's actually pretty sad. Is that I get the same thing with the original. Crazy. I bought Futura L'Homme like a year ago because I swore it would be Prada Amber because of the look of the bottle, and it's actually more lipstick. So yeah, you know, it's like almost spitting image of Dior Homme Original. I don't know if you ever tried that one. The Dior Homme Original. I love it, man. Freaking love that one. Acqua di Sali? No, I don't know, bro. Passion fragrances come through big time. I appreciate that, man. Genuinely love it, man. I'm not gonna let anybody bring me down. So King Blue is, which a lot of people have. You guys, it's it is what it is. King Blue is worth trying, bro. If they have it in Neiman, I will. But for 500 bucks, I'm not buying. I'm gonna buy a sample. Worst case scenario from Fragrant Decant Boutique, the place that I'm hyping up. So I love that though. It sounds like it's up my alley. I didn't like the silver oud. I didn't like silver oud at all. I make my dogs. I make my dogs macaroni and cheese with garlic. You got some good eating dogs, bro. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I don't know about the cheese because my my dogs would be stinking, like farting all over the place if that was, but that it's a good way to get protein. Macaroni is packed with protein. Spaghetti is eggs, milk, and whatever it is, flour, right? So it's a good source. That's what's up. Ground beef is good too. What's my opinion on a new Polo Oud? I gotta try it. I want to try it, honestly. I think that it's really unfair what people do on some of these websites. I'm not even gonna say the name because it's not worth giving light. I don't give any attention to negativity. So who cares? Uh Polo Oud, I'm gonna try it out, hopefully. Unless it just smells nasty, then I'll tell you. The Dia is hitting, man. It does get a little bit soapier though. Gets a little bit soapier, but it started soapy, but it just gets a bit richer in that soapy quality. Not a bad thing though. Yeah. Yeah. You could literally be give your dog zero attention, your animals zero attention. And for those of you that are Muslim and say whatever, I mean, Ahl al Kahf, we were blessed with dogs. Sure, a lot of people think you shouldn't have them in your house. That's fair. But forget about that for a second. Talk about the blessing of what they're called dogs, right? You come home, it could have been Mocha. I'm just talking about good things about you, and you're over here tearing the pillow up. Sheesh. Go to bed, girl. Um, yeah, anyway, you can be terrible to them and they'll still be crazy in love or happy when you come home. So it's beautiful. Thanks, Deep. I'm in Dubai. Purchased Purpose last week. Next one will be Reflection. You won't be disappointed, man. Reflection is great. Office, it's an all-year banger, except summer high heat. Shiaka Blue, still your recommendation? Yo, yeah, it's pretty good. Smells like a Blue de Chanel Invictus Aqua type of blend. Very sweet and blue. Very nice. I wore it to the gym. قائد الفرسان 100% year round. قائد الفرسان. قائد, it's QAED space AL space Forsan. FURSAN by Latafa. You gotta get that one. You're asking for year-round bangers. Al Dirgham as well. AL. Let me just type it for you, bro. This will carry you into the summer, spring, fall. It's a good one. It's because it's got something dense in it. The musk, citruses, fresh. And then another one, Cocktail Intense seemed to be completely sold out. Any other suggestions? It will definitely come back. It will definitely come back. But another one I really enjoyed, guys, Fragrance World's Legion. I'm going to be reviewing this tomorrow or recording the review tomorrow. And side by side with the original, hell of a fragrance. It really is. And the lack of performance, or I just shouldn't say lack of performance because performance is there. The sacrifice of performance is justified by the price point. So Legion by Fragrance World, for those of you wondering. For the gentleman that was asking for the 3, this could satisfy that third suggestion. Or if you want a third suggestion for the other seasons, honestly, this is a steal of a deal. It's called Bound by Sapil, $17.99, and it will fill in the gap for the other seasons. Got me hella interested because I love Wajan. Ziad, you'll love that one too, because that's the best dupe right now. Best dupe. Yeah, bro. I hope you enjoy it, man. I haven't tried Shalimar, and best vanilla fragrance. Man, why is this always a hard question for me to answer? Really, can I call Angel Share a vanilla fragrance? I don't know, man. Sorry, bro. My most favorite, Royal Tobacco. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I want Qadar for some, but I don't know about the oils Latafa uses, man. I get headaches from my Latafa fragrance. Kind of scares me away. It could be something in their alcohol, it could be something in their fixatives, it could be it's real. Whatever you're feeling is real for sure. And listen to your body. If it tells you no Latafa, then you do not get more Latafa. Try something else, man. Give it some time and then maybe revisit it in the future with another fragrance. Maybe they improve, maybe your body changes, maybe, but listen to your body for sure, bro. Go into it could even be different with Mason Alhambra. So there's so many fragrances out there, Nick. You don't have to go with that one. You know what? I'll try and unbox Rave now, not intense, soon, because a lot of people saying it's very close to it. And if that's the case, then I'll unbox that one so you can see if that's a good alternative. Otherwise, dude, if you want something similar to that and you don't mind spending like $35, $45, this is, let's see if they have it still or not. It's going to be the last question I take, guys. Sorry, I know. I'm just tapping out. Let's see. Paco Rabanne. There's a black excess, I think. Old formulation. Hopefully they still have it in stock. Is this the old box? Ah, they're out of it. Damn, dude. They're out of it. But even the new formulation just sucks in performance. I don't even know if I want to recommend this to you, but this is what it smells similar to, bro. Let me show you. Smells similar to this, but they do sometimes they put like the wrong picture, man. Then you order it. This is the old formulation or the old style, and it is longer lasting. It is. I've confirmed it. I have both. But anyway, and they're not going to send it out for a week. It is what it is. Sorry, bro, but hopefully Rave now will get there. Absolute Aphrodisiac Initio is amazing. I love a lot of Initio fragrances. Gave it to my Baba, too masculine, but both are beautiful and fresh. What's up? I know, man. I know, but I had a killer leg day. And yeah, I don't know where you heard Cocktail Intense performance isn't great, because for me, it's a champ. 8 hours for me. For me. Anybody else in the chat? Yeah, always listen to your body. Those who have Cocktail Intense, how are you getting with your performance? Genuinely curious. I want to know. After I get some answers, Cocktail Intense performance. I'm out. Got to wrap this up, man. Not only Intense, still good in 2023. Yeah, I rocked it in 2023. It's a beast mode fruity version. Any information with the performance of Jack of Clubs? I get 8+ hours easily. For me, it was beastly. A lot of people are reporting 8 hours for the most part, 8 to 10. Anybody Cocktail Intense? Going once? Going twice? You've got Cocktail Intense on my radar now. Anyways, for me, guys, right out of the box, it performed and it smelled great. It absolutely annihilated Kismet Angels clone. But then again, bro, a lot of factors, right? So for me, all I can say is that for me, I got 8+ hours out of that fragrance and I love it. So if that's not up your alley, it is still a beast, in my opinion. If that's not up your alley, then you should probably wait for Enigma Dew. And I think a lot of people want more so projection, and that's where this one comes in. More projecting than Cocktail Intense. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this or took something out of it. If you did, subscribe. And if you didn't, subscribe. And until the next video, peace out, guys.